Hey everybody, so for today's topic, we're talking about celebrating our differences. And I picked this as a topic because I feel that we're all different in our own kind of way. And with those differences, it does make us all unique. And why not be able to celebrate those uniqueness by being able to share that with other people? So, yeah, during this time, we're going to be able to make connections with others through telling our story. I feel like being able to tell our stories and being able to say how we're able to be different from others can be a way to have a connection because even with those differences, you're able to find commonality. But we'll go more into that later. The story we're going to use for today is called The Day We Begin. The Day We Begin is a story about the feeling of not being able to fit in and celebrating that through telling the story. In the story, there's a boy named Angelina and there's a girl named Angelina and a boy named Rigoberto. That's a type of mistake. But just be mindful of the relationship between Angelina and Rigoberto. And as you're keeping an eye on those two, to see what you can learn about being able to connect with others. The Day You Begin by Jacqueline Wilson, illustrated by Rafael Lopez. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the way words curl from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country we left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela, and because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teachers say so soft and beautifully that your name's in homeland sounds like flowers blooming, the first bright notes of a song. There will be times when the words don't come, your own voice, once huge, now smaller, when the teacher asks, what you what did you do last summer? Tell the class your story. We went to France, Shayla says. These shells came from a beach in Maine. A boy named Jonathan holds out of a jar filled with Chinese shells so fragile they look like they'll turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina. Each souvenir is a small triumph of a journey. Their travels going on and on. And you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb in your days spent at home, caring for your little sister who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nighttime. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen asleep. And in that room where no one else is quite like you look down at your empty hands and wonder, what good is this when no other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packs for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. When your own friend Naja will wrinkle her nose and say, what's in there anyway? And you'll look and you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat in kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when climbing bars are too high, the runs is too fast and far, the game isn't one you can really play. I don't want him on our team. You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of, and all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready even though you don't know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer there with my little sister. You tell the class your voice stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, even though you were right on our block. It was like we got to go everywhere. Your name's like my sister, Rigoberto says. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once in the room where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travels, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. Yeah. All right, so after finishing the story, here's some reminders we can take from it. One reminder is that there are going to be times when we feel uncomfortable because we are different from others. But with those, it's going to happen. It's natural. It's not going to change. But it's okay to feel the way because those differences is what makes us who we are. It's something that's unique. Why not be able to share it with other people to bring some kind of connection? Going on connections is the idea of connectedness is being able to have that feeling of belonging to or have something in common with a particular person in a group. There is a connection in school when you go around and learn something new about your peers. This can be important because being able to share your story with others can be a way to bring people together. It brings confidence and self esteem, as well as being able to find things in common with someone and can make things a lot more comfortable. That's about it for today. I hope that's, and that's about it. Thank you.